Dear colleagues, at least at my topic, I'm sorry for my camera unsymmetric. Due to that, I must to mm, about the cable of the microphone. At least at my topic, was introduce how to remedy the two facts of the real economical and political economy of the New Year's life. But first to go information how the Donald Trump organization, um, rent land in the Vietnam for the years already. Guess dear spectators, for the football club. And certainly the local farmers who uh, reject whom government, Vietnam government reject his that's a very outrage of the action of the local government. But right now, certainly we have more more significance for us. This is a story about how the American under the leadership what of the name of the Yankee and who overcome the Vietnam syndrome. So mostly people uh, forget what is the word Yankee. But the main part of my topic was under the name I'd like to name it as mm, the Larash Gambit of the White House. So this is certainly this is another. Notice how the Trump administration and well, other comment the previous stereotype in the mind. And it is impossible how one of the leader of the world leader of political movement under the name MAGA is not simply empty words. MAGA this is political movement as in comparison France during the François Mitterrand as a people front where they joined main party as a nuclear part of this movement, and another who accommodated him in even proxy, uh, another who have simply and denied even to the movement and party in full. So the leader of the MAGA, Donald Trump, nobody, how did he, one occasion of the telephone call to the Belarus president Alexander Lukashenko was was a political prisoner in the Belarus Belarus prisons. So but we have a real situation with the humanitarian rights in the Belarus. It is important that the political prisoners, this is ordinary citizens for all countries. It's not important. I don't know how the roll out. In Uganda, uh, in Liberia, and Uruguay is not important. And looking at this, usually Republicans and Donald Trump never ever to use this is a side of political life. and political culture for usually the humanitarian engagement the um, Democrats. One of the Hillary Clinton take off from the China, one of the political prisoners, and the struggle for fight for the humanitarian in China. Since this story, democratic government and White House have a problem with China's real power. Right? Mm. Certainly, China, this is another story. But let's return to the Belarusian. Belarusian president need to recognize how he give freedom one his concurrent political rivals, Sergei Tikhanovsky. He was the candidate of the Belarusian president campaign in 2019, and he could he the main story for the bad for the Kremlin. He could be collect more voters, more supporters than Alexander Lukashenko. And certainly Kremlin reject this is was against for all Seoul of his body. And Kremlin entered enforcement to the Belarus and Belarus have a rebels. Not plot. Have rebels in during half a year. Let's much please during half a year. Belarusian enforcement under the leadership post-Soviet name KGB, Belarusian KGB, with the help of the Russian enforcement, help and to put foot at the throat of the Belarusian opposition. And Sergei Tikhanovsky and Kolesnik and some women from his command of his team in Belarus were directed in the Belarus prison. And sometimes Belarusian president uh, give freedom some of the Belarusian opposition um, opposition who have healing and etc. The humanitarian reason. But and suddenly the last president 2 months ago suddenly decided to give freedom Sergei Tikhanovsky. I think one of the reason, no nobody doubt that it was with Kremlin consultation, Kremlin's consultation for the beginning activism of his wife, Svetlana Tikhanovskaya. This is a very good story how the European sponsors of the Svetlana Tikhanovskaya understood, I think, that the war in Ukraine will be have end in the end of the end, and begin to the pump to the sweater some ideas against Lukashenko, maybe open. even and maybe from the Palestinian soldiers, combatants, etc. And suddenly the drones, one drone suddenly landed in Minsk. Uh, not a very long time ago. And suddenly there's a very um, very suddenly, how Donald Trump have a telephone call to the Belarus. Suddenly this is meanwhile this is a very big support for the European lawmakers, people who and more political movements who right defense right of humanitarian right. And other than this situation must be to think about the developed situation. But until then, Kreml used territory Belarus for the support of the regime of the Alexander, but not only this, for the push off to the Ukraine and for the threat to the Eastern Europe, at first the Baltic countries, Poland, also the psychological push to the Slovakia, Czechia, and Hungary. So the territory of Belarus cross transit one of the biggest gas pipeline under the Yamal. Uh, the third, another уже по-моему уже в Siberia gas and oil pipeline under the Druzhba, Frontsha, and oil supplies from the Volga region, Tatarstan, Samarskaya Oblast, oil to the eastern land states of the modern Germany, former German Democratic Republic, former Leopold, certainly. This is the main part. And south of this pipeline go across the north part of Ukraine to Hungary. And this is a question being decided. And thanks to the efforts of the German government, previously Kazakhstanian oil um, uh, was some deliveries delivered by this is pipeline. This is for right now, so before the period, oh my lord, winter period, we need to prepare the system to the uh, to the winter period. Oh my god. So this is time. My time is over. So thank you, serious, and certainly the will be support to the European efforts within Belarus. The conversation in the Scotland Chief Commissioner for one delay and Donald Trump. So see you later. Thank you. Bye bye.